because too many players injured. The last one is Lisandro Martinez, who's going to be out for a couple of months, could be 2 or 3 months. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. And today, guys, we touch on the situation of Erik ten Hag. What's going on at Manchester United? What's the position of the club? What's the concrete risk in his position? Let's jump into it together. So guys, not an easy beginning of the season at all for Manchester United so far. We know that they are in 10th position in the Premier League table, also 0 points in their Champions League group after 2 games with Galatasaray and with Bayern, so they are bottom of the group, and this is something that is obviously not at Manchester United level. This is not Manchester United standard, and this is why the pressure in the media is growing on Erik ten Hag, but the reality internally at the club, at least as of today, then we know that in football things can always change and fast. But as of today, the position of Manchester United internal sources is very clear. Supporting the manager, protecting the manager, trusting his ideas. Manchester United people into the club believe that Erik ten Hag of course, knows very well that the situation is not acceptable, that Manchester United have to be on different standards, have to win games like the game with Galatasaray, of course, and many others they lost in this beginning of the season, but also that they've been really unlucky in terms of injuries, because too many players injured. The last one is Lisandro Martinez, who's going to be out for a couple of months, could be 2 or 3 months, an important player, one more after many injuries they had in this beginning of the season. And so it's also difficult to manage the squad with that number of injuries. It's something around 12 injuries in just almost 2 months into the new season. So for Man United, it's crucial to have the players back. For Man United, it's also crucial to be back to winning days and winning important games in the next weeks. But the position of the club is very clear, and it's about the owners, but it's also about the directors and the board. They trust Erik ten Hag. They believe that Erik ten Hag is the man for present and future of Manchester United, that Erik ten Hag deserves time, so Man United are not speaking to any other candidate, are not discussing internally any other candidate for their job. They want to trust ten Hag. This is why they decided to enter into the summer transfer window with Erik ten Hag in terms of ideas, so to be together on the signings. Players wanted by Erik ten Hag, like Rasmus Højlund, fantastic against Galatasaray, but also players like Onana, Mason Mount, and many others. And so they decided to work together with the manager. And this is why they are protecting him and backing his idea. They know that probably it will take some time this season to be back at the best level. Last season, Man United were very good, and this is why the expectations were very high this season. The beginning of the season was not excellent, but people into the club still believing that Erik ten Hag is the perfect man to make important things happen at Manchester United. And so no one is putting the name of Erik ten Hag on the table like responsible of the complicated beginning of the season. Of course, he can improve. He has to improve, as he mentioned also in public. They have to fight into it all together, obviously players, but also the coaching staff, also ten Hag himself, the club, and all the people involved. But it's also crucial to understand that Manchester United in this case are protecting the manager. That's the position, that's the feeling. Of course, results are needed as always into football, and so it's crucial to see what's going to happen in the next games. But the feeling is that even if Manchester United are going to lose some of the next games, the feeling is that they want to protect the manager. Trust Erik ten Hag. And so this is Manchester United position. Also, the next transfer windows, especially the next 2 transfer windows, are going to be important, because we mentioned that Jadon Sancho could really leave the club if he doesn't decide to apologize. Leaving the club is going to be probably the only option for him in January, and so for Manchester United to do something new in the January transfer window, it's a possibility in terms of opportunities. So maybe some loan deal or some cheap opportunity on the market. And then in the summer, as I told you days ago, the idea is to bring in an important centre-back. Let's see if it's going to be summer or January, also depending on the evolution of the recovery for Lisandro Martinez, and also on the future of Harry Maguire. If and when Harry Maguire will leave Manchester United, that is going to be a crucial point to understand what happens in terms of centre-backs. But for sure, Erik ten Hag is still considered the best man to do the best for Manchester United. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on Erik Ten Hag position at United. Do you think this is the best way to approach the situation by Manchester United board? I wait for your opinion. Here in the comments, remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao.